Okay, now you're live.
Now I'm alive. Okay.
Now you're live. We were always alive.
Now I'm live.
Make
Mic
sure to
is muted.
that mic. We do the mic on your phone. Make sure to greet people. Say hello.
Hello. I wasn't sure. There's nobody watching yet.
I know, but when people go back and watch later, it's not like it starts recording only when people start watching.
Hi. If you're not here yet, I still welcome you cosmically and mentally.
Now you're just being sarcastic. That's disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful. I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to join us.
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody's on here yet. Now, how come you have Noelle's laptop also?
So that I can control. Look, we have 4 people on. Why don't you greet them instead of pestering me?
Hello, 4 people. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm so happy you are joining us today. I'm Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store in the great state of Plano.
Texas.
In the great state of Texas and the city of Plano, which is a suburb of Dallas. If you are here today, hi from Wisconsin. That's Lori. Lori, are you working today? I never know what day you work. I know you normally work Thursdays, right? I'm never sure when you work. So that girl on the left is so pretty. I know, right? It's me.
Tisha,
what?
This is your right.
Oh, yeah. You're so dumb.
Miss Lori's on. Hi from Wisconsin.
Yes.
Miss Lori, welcome. Let us know if you can hear us okay, how the quality is. We gotta, this is how we keep in touch with everybody. She says I teach on Wednesdays.
Oh, well, I'm glad you can watch us then for a minute. We're going to do a new What's in the Box, and literally it's a new What's in the Box.
Like we don't know what's in the box.
Yeah.
So we could open it and it could just be like solid white.
Yeah, which would be totally boring. But we don't know. But if you want to tell anybody else to come over and watch, you need to write their names down in the comment section. You give us a comment with your friend's name, and that'll tag them to come over and watch What's in the Box.
So true.
With Wednesdays.
Yep.
And if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, we're happy to have you. Tune in and say hello and let us know where you're watching, who you are and where you're watching from. We like to say, there's so-and-so, there's so-and-so. Like we just
said,
there's
to know
Lori.
Who's there.
Yeah, you got to move this so that I get there, like that. So, yeah, because it was in my way. So, I do have some fun stuff to show you. First off, one of the things that I worked on yesterday, and I'd been putting it off forever, okay? Because I knew it was going to be a headache. I added some classes to the list.
To the sketch.
To the sketch. Yeah. And the reason I get so...
Good morning, Miss Melanie from Montana.
Hello.
Happy to have you on the stream.
She's from Libby, Montana. I love that name. How cute is that? So I put some stuff on the class schedule. If you are local and want to take a class, we would love to have you. One of the things I put on there was free motion quilting. Ooh. I'm excited to be teaching that again. Yes, I'm excited to do that. And that's going to go along with our straight line quilting done with a walking foot. So almost everybody has a walking foot with their sewing machine that they got or maybe purchased again or separately, I should say. And they want to quilt their own stuff, especially when it's like a baby quilt or a panel that you're just going to put a backing on, or even something small like a table runner or something like that. And you don't necessarily want to send it to the quilter because they usually have a minimum fee. I'm going to teach how to do straight line quilting with it and how to do free motion quilting also. Now, people always want to think that they're going to be able to free motion quilt a big quilt. And yes, it is possible to free motion a big quilt. But
just because it's possible doesn't mean you should do it.
Correct.
And I want to say welcome to Miss Roxanne Sexton and Miss Penny Howie.
Hello, hello.
They joined, so I had to give them a little shout out.
Yes. So those two classes are on there. The other thing that I'm added to the class, collage classes.
You're bringing the collage class back.
I'm bringing the collage class back. It's just kind of hard to pin me down to dates, and that's what I did all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm. So, Miss Marianne Cohen is on. Hello from Kansas City.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome. Hey, I think I'm taller than you.
Maybe. It looks like you might be.
I know. I'm not even wearing heels.
I'm shrinking.
No, you're just getting into your travel size. Hey, Miss Marianne. She said, so good to see Noelle. So good to see you or hear you too. Okay, wait. So I want to show, I don't know if Debbie's watching, but I found this little edit of hers, so I want to test it out on the stream. So, Mother, why don't you officially, oh, wait, hold on. Okay, Mother, why don't you officially welcome everybody to the stream?
Okay. Officially. Welcome to our What's New Wednesdays with Tisha Copeland at Not Your Mama's Quilt Store.
Okay.
All right, that was
it. Let me know if you all enjoyed that.
Yeah. Okay, very nice.
Hey, Miss Roseanne Hicks. She's
hello, hello. Collage class, yippee, Tisha's fantastic teacher. Thank you. You know, I could come to Wisconsin and teach a class sometime.
She's a celebrity guest.
Just saying.
A celebrity teacher. Honestly, I think I could teach a class listening to you talk about it for like the last 7 years.
Yeah, you probably could. Yeah.
Not that it's important at all, but just food for thought.
So, speaking of different collage classes, let me show you what I have in some new patterns that came in for her classes.
Ooh.
I am going to show you.
Do you want me to swap them over?
Yep. So the first one we have her boho blooms. I really love this pattern. It finishes quite large. This is block 3 of her block of the month series, but for a block 3, it's 25 by 41 and a half inches long. So it can seriously stand as an individual, what do you call it? Wall hanging by itself. It doesn't have to be a block for a block of the month. So this is one of them, boho blooms. These are just some of the patterns. You can choose what you want to work on when you come to the class, or you can order these online. I know, Noelle. Yeah, that's Noelle, except that she's not an angel.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Don't lie.
So here is Noelle. This is her second angel that she has, or maybe it was her first one. The other one's the angel that's standing in the front.
The first one's right here. The first one is standing right here. This is the second.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so this is the back of an angel, which I thought was really, really cute. I kind of like this one more than the other one that she has that's kind of really tall, and it looks like you're looking at it through wet glass. To me, it looks like that. This one I think is just sweeter and prettier. And of course you can change the color hair and the dress and what have you. Very, very pretty. This one is going to be 32 by 36 inches big. So it's a nice large size. Again, it's one of the ones you can work on if you take the class. The class is a 2-day class. So on one day we start putting it all together, and then the second day we kind of finish it up and it's ready to go to the quilter. And that all totally depends on how quickly you work or how slowly you work, because I do have one I've been working on for a couple of years because I never get around to doing it. Now, another fun one that we have, Opposites Attract. For all my flamingo lovers out there, I thought this was just a really fun pattern. And this is also going to finish a little bit big. It is 30 by 30 inches, so it's a nice wall hanging size. it's fun to work with these because you really get to pull in just anything you want to make your vision, your art work. You can see the two big flamingos right here. And then you can see a small little bird right here that's pretty. This one looks like she's got a headband on with some little beads on it. It's just fun the way you can pull stuff together and make it play and make it work. And I think when you're not trying to do it exactly like Miss Laura Heine, I think it comes out so pretty when you can just personalize it yourself. So these are available on our website also. You can actually just type in Laura Heine, and it's Heine, and you can type it in and it'll pull up all the different patterns that we have. If you want to start working on it and you're not sure, maybe you have some in your stash already. I did do a YouTube video a couple of years ago that tells you how to get ready to start putting your fabric and your florals together, how to get them prepared on the Steam-A-Seam 2, and kind of what fabrics to choose and which designs to look for when you're doing it. So a lot of people find it very helpful because the most intimidating part for so many people is just getting started, right? Does anybody relate to that? So
not me. I have just not me at all. I have the easiest time starting and finishing projects.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So these are 3 really fun ones that we have. I've got some more on there. I won't bring them all out right now. I just wanted to show you some of the most recent ones that we got in. So you can put that right over there. The next thing, have we had anybody else join us? Miss Jana? Miss
Hey, from Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I'm from Oklahoma. Well, I live in Oklahoma City. Right now I'm in Plano. I'm a transplant.
No, the other way.
What?
You're from Plano.
I said I live in Oklahoma City. I'm in Plano right now. I'm not from Oklahoma City. I'm from Plano.
Right. So when you're up there, you're a transplant. When you're down here, you're not a transplant. Yeah.
Yes,
no.
Sorry. I'm from Plano. I bleed Plano. I bleed Plano Parkway, Dallas North Tollway. If you crack my little brain open, you see Preston Road and I don't know.
A lot of jibble jobble.
Miss Lori wants to know, is the bee done?
No.
Bee done?
No habla inglés.
Mm-hmm.
No hablo inglés.
Yeah. No, the bee is not done. In Spanish. No, it's not.
I don't like the back. I love the background. I need to cut some more flowers out for around it, and I really just haven't found the time to do it. But wait a minute, I'll show you. Go get what I worked on and brought in this morning.
The bowl?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I mean, I am working on stuff. It's just not the bee, because the bee is one of those things that I have to pull out, and I'm looking down at here. I have to pull out and hang it up on the wall and bring it up. Don't do that. And I have to put everything out, right? It takes up a lot of space. So, because I can't just pull out one thing and work on the bee. So, look what I did. Lori, you should be very happy. Look what I did. It's an English paper pieced bowl. Can you see it? How cute it is. So, this is from our pattern called Pretty Bowls. Is it Pretty Bowls? You didn't bring the pattern? So yeah, look at it, and it's like a little bowl. Fruity bowls. There you go. So see, it's all English paper pieced. It's England paper piece, and so yes, look at that right there, and it's from this pattern right here. Look.
You can put it on the table.
Called Fruity Bowls. Mm-hmm. And so this one called Fruity Bowls. Oh, I gotta move this stuff. Okay.
This one's awesome. Called
Fruity.
What makes it stiff?
You leave the papers in there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell where I am. No, just put one picture. There you go. because I'm trying to show two things and it wasn't showing. So what makes it stiff is you leave the papers in there, and it's done in two sections. So you do the inside bowl first, and then you do the outside bowl, and then you actually glue them together so that they stick together. It says to whip stitch it all the way around, but I did not find that that was going to work. So there's a couple of little things that I'll probably do a video on some of the different changes I would make. One of them being that I did it and it has a 3/8 inch seam allowance, but I didn't cut it quite 3/8 of an inch. I cut it maybe closer to 1/4 of an inch. So when I folded all my pieces down and then put one bowl inside of the other, it said there would be an 1/8 of an inch difference right here between the top bowl right here and the bottom bowl, and to whip stitch it, but it was actually a little bit more, so you could see the edges of my fabric, and that's why I had to go in and add this little ribbon on there with the little balls on there to kind of hide that edge, because it didn't quite fit as perfectly as it should have. The other thing that I didn't love about the instructions is that on the inside, it's super pretty. She has you sew the pieces all together, right sides together, which is how we normally sew, right? You put your right sides together and then you stitch it. You do a little whip stitch. Then for this side of the bowl, she said sew it wrong sides together, because you're going to be doing the opposite. So I did it wrong sides together, just like the instructions say, but I don't like how much you can see the stitching right here. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can raise it up.
Miss Lori says Fox Cities Quilt Company says hello.
Yay!
And we love you.
We love them too. I try to watch her videos all the time. Lori and Laura.
Oh, that
yeah, Lori and Laura. Yeah.
Okay.
They do their videos. So anyhow, I don't love that instruction right there, because the other thing I saw when I did it right here, see my stitching? I don't like all that stitching to show. And the other thing I didn't love about it is that it kind of pinches those edges together just the way it came out. So the next one, because this pattern makes two bowls, it makes the large one, which is this one, and then a smaller one, and I'm working on a smaller one now. I'm doing it where you do it right sides together, and then I'm going to try to gently push it out backwards for the back side, because I don't love how the back side, look, here's one that's really, I don't know if you can see it. See, I really don't like how that came out. But you know what? That's how I'll always do it exactly like the instructions say, so that I know how to teach it, or I can answer. See all that stitching on there? Don't love it. So I'll always do it like the instructions say, so that I can give good comments or criticisms, not bad criticism,
constructive
critiques to customers if they say, how do I do this, or I had a problem or whatever. And then if I don't like the way it turns out, I'll change it. So anyhow, this is the large bowl. The smaller one is an inch smaller in diameter, so it'll be just a little bit smaller. And it does keep the papers in there, which I thought was interesting. But of course, you need it if you're going to, what do you call it? Expect it to keep its form. Really kind of fun. And yeah, I'll probably end up having to do the little trim around it also. The other thing I didn't like that I will change, I'll be able to comment on, is there has to be a specific way that you wrap these papers, these little half hexagons right here, because if you wrap them, or the way I wrapped them the first time, my little tails stood up right here. So each one of these, it's just the half hexagons, the tail stood up like that. And so there has to be a specific way that they're wrapped, and she doesn't address that in her instructions, which that's okay. I mean, right? She probably didn't think about it because it's so commonplace for her. But yeah. So see, I was working on something, just not the bee. And I can sit and work on this while I'm watching television or something. And the bee, I can't. The bee, I have to. It's a production. So yes.
Well, I think it's very cute. And so, hey, Miss Barbara King, she said, love that cute bowl.
Hey.
See?
Hey, Miss Barbara.
Everyone thinks it's cute. Not as cute as
Would you stop with that? So the next thing I want to show you is going to be the walkbook.
Ooh.
You know, I told you I'm going to be teaching the quilting on your domestic, and you can either quilt. One class is going to be straight line quilting with your walking foot, and the other one is going to be free motion quilting with your free motion foot, your hopping foot or darning foot, whatever your machine wants to call it. But one of the things that happens is that people go home and then they're not sure, like, what kind of design can I quilt with my straight foot, with my what did I call it? Walking foot. Boy, with my walking foot, what can I do?
Do you smell toast?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I need you to count backwards from 10.
No, you're gonna make me start laughing again.
And then you may have an accident.
Yeah, so stop. So anyhow, this book is really nice because you know what? You get home after you've taken the class and then you're like, how do I do this besides Stitch in the Ditch? And I don't want to do Stitch in the Ditch. Walk by Jackie Gehring is a great, 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 great book. She has 2 of them out. She gives you different ideas and techniques on how to use the straight line quilting, your walking foot, to be able to get some really beautiful designs. Look, you wouldn't think you could do, let me see. See how pretty that is? And so this is one of her books right here. Walk 2 is her other one. This is the second one. This is Walk 1.0 or Walk 1. Now, in the walk books, I have 2 of the ones. See, they're the same book. The only difference is this one has a spiral back right here, spine, so that when you lay it out, it lays flat. Okay. This one is the same book. Nothing different about it, except that it doesn't have the flat spine, the spiral on it. So these are also available on our website if you want to purchase them and you're not able to come and take the class. Some of the other ones that we have right here, this is by Natalia Whiting Bonner, and this is a visual guide to creative straight line quilting. She also gives you some really fun ideas, what you can do with individual blocks, and just how to be able to get it really nice and perfect looking so that it does look like you went and had it custom quilted, or you can add the customization that you like. So really good one. And then finally, here's one more right here. And this is a collaboration between several artists, Natalie Bonner, Amanda Murphy, Angela Walters, and there's some more in here. And this is called Straight Line Quilting Designs. And they give you some that you can look at and give yourself ideas of what to do. Like, how can you fill this out and how can you make it work? So this is another one that's a really great book. And like I said, it's a complement to the class because once you get home, you can continue to work and see how it's going, continue to work with different ideas and see what else is out there for designs.
Question
Yes.
for our ladies. Are these on the website yet?
Yes. Oh, no.
Okay, that's what I thought. So
Okay.
These are,
I just
pulled
opened
them
the box.
out of the box.
Yeah.
She pulled them out of the box before. So if you're looking for them on the website, they're not on there just yet, but they will be put in shortly after, or, by the end of the day today.
Probably in an hour or so.
Yeah. I put the link to the walkbook in the comments, but the other ones, I didn't put the link up because they're not in the website yet, but they will be within a couple hours.
Yep. So just
and Miss Barbara says, how large of area to the right of our needle do we need and what quilt size?
So that all depends, Barbara, on how big a quilt you're working on. Sorry. That all depends on how large a quilt you're working on as to how much you need over to one side. The thing that you're going to do as you're working is you're rolling your quilt like a big giant burrito over to one side, and that's the side that is the throat space, right? So you roll it up and you roll it, and you're able to get it in there. and work. If you don't have a large throat space, obviously that's a little bit harder to work with, but there is no minimum size that you need. It really just depends on kind of how hard you want to work.
Yeah, because it's basically, and someone asked the other day, like, oh, is this, she was looking at some of the Elna machines, and she was saying, is this between the 680 and the 710, which one's better for if I quilt on my domestic a lot? And I was saying both of them have great throat spaces. It's just really how much you want to have to roll it up.
Yeah.
I was like, the 710 has a
space.
larger throat space. That doesn't mean you can't do it on the 680. And I was like, I wouldn't recommend doing a huge quilt on there, but really it's all just about that rolling it up and kind of keeping it organized, and like you have to be very on top of it. But both of those have good throat space for something like that.
Yeah. And like I said, the ones that I put on my domestic, on my sewing machine, are usually anything that is a baby quilt and smaller. Once it gets to a lap size, I would always just send it to a long armor. The long armor I used to have, Miss Carla up in McKinney.
Oh, yeah.
I would just give it to her because it was too hard to do it on my domestic sewing machine. I couldn't move it around easy enough. So once it starts getting into lap size and
because they're
twin size, they're so heavy.
And it's not that it's hard to roll them up and move them through. It's just that they're heavy, and it can mess with the quality of your stitches if it's falling into your lap as you're trying to quilt and everything. So
and your hands start to hurt too. You
get arthritis.
Not arthritis.
Arthritis.
That's how my sister says it.
No, hello, Miss Lupe.
Hello.
Hello from Texas.
Yes.
Welcome. We're happy to have you.
Yes, we are happy. So and I would never, if I had something to quilt at home, I would never do it during the summer because you have to throw it over your shoulder sometimes, like if it's a lap quilt, and I would be just sitting there sweating in my sewing room.
But it's okay because now we have this little transportable fan for her.
Yes.
That probably would have been nice to have back in your real big.
Well, I put one
days.
in my big quilting days.
Like when before you had a store and that was your only hobby.
I bought another one and it was sitting up in my sewing room, and then Catherine took it, so I had to buy another one.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all want to see what's in the box?
I want to see what's in the box because I don't even know what's in the box.
Okay. I don't know what's in the box
either. I'll lift up
either.
the box.
Oh, it's not heavy. How about I let you open it? Here, put it right.
No, it's not heavy for someone as strong as me.
Would you hush? Okay.
Let's take a gander.
So this one comes from Free Spirit, I think is what we determined, right?
I have to be careful not to get any dirt on my shorts.
Oh, yeah, because you're wearing white shorts today. So this one is from Free Spirit, and I don't know what's in here. I could go pull
what
invoices. What are you doing?
I'm whittling.
Right. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Do you want to...
Bonnie, you have a long arm. I'm not sure why you're asking me about the free motion class, but yes, I have another one coming up.
What is this?
I'm not sure, but it looks...
Oh!
Anna Maria Horner!
Oh! Ooh. Here, we can do a little split situation.
Okay. I don't like that background.
Okay. She hates me, everybody.
Yeah, just take a plain background. There we go. That's better. It's too distracting.
Okay. If you want to, do you want me to lift the camera up?
No.
Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, here. No, I want you to take stuff out of the box and I'll set it right here on the floor. No. Don't do that.
Woohoo! Look at those views. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Would you hush? Okay, here, come and look at it. How do you go to this other one?
Which one do you want to see?
This one.
Ba-boom.
Okay, there. So let's look at that. Take it out.
Sorry.
Take it out. Ooh, that is so pretty.
Ah.
So this is Anna Maria Horner. I am not sure what this line is called. It says Bell Ringer. Oh, this is Brave. Brave. Look how gorgeous that is.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful orange with purple and lime and turquoise and light pink and some burgundy in there. Really think that's so pretty. So what else do we have? Oh, this is nice. Look at that. So maybe let me put it down a little bit so you can see it. These are some really big tiles. That looks so pretty. The tiles have design in it.
Oh my gosh, they look so nice.
Look, that's kind of like a little leopard print.
Yes.
This looks like corn on the cob. These are gorgeous fuchsias, turquoise,
So
bright blues. Really, really, really nice. Let's see what else. Oh, look how pretty.
Ooh.
So you've got the rust background, and then it looks like these are tiles.
I just wanted, oh, look at, so you can see, look at the colors.
What did you do?
I'm showing myself.
Stop. Stop.
No, the people want to see me.
No, they don't. Okay. So this one has the rust.
Yes, they do.
With the pink. No, stop it. I bet if you look at comments, they say, please stop her. Make her get off of there.
Miss Lori says Anna made a skirt with that fabric.
With which one?
It may have
Lori?
been the one that you just took out. That one.
Oh. I saw her wearing a skirt, but I didn't know. You know how I forget what I've ordered? I always have to go back through my notes because we order so far in advance. So I did see some pictures of a skirt that she had ordered, that she made.
See?
Oh,
wait.
Look who's joining us.
Listen to the people.
Miss Debbie.
Listen to the people.
How is it she's here when she's all the way in Paris?
She's in Sweet Valley.
She is, and
La Croissant.
it's about 8:00 at night over there.
La Croissant.
Would you hush? It's 7:30.
La pasta lasagna.
Shut up.
Remember, can we all take a quick moment to when she just said, I bet everyone's like, we don't want to see her.
You have one person.
One is all it takes.
Yes.
It's like a jury.
No. Stop.
One person is all it takes. You know, in a murder trial, all they have to do is convince it's beyond reasonable doubt. So only one person has to be unsure. And in this case, Miss Debbie is my juror. She says, Noelle, what?
She said, Noelle, hush.
No, she said, Noelle owes me $5 before.
I don't know. What?
Oh, because I paid her to say we want to. I get it.
I was like,
I get
look
it.
at my elbow, that's ugly. I need to put lotion on it. Okay. Anyhow.
And they want to see that. They don't want to see me
yes.
tap dancing. Thank you.
Yes. You have a wedding this weekend. So exciting.
I know, I'm so excited. Okay, I'll get back to the fabric, everybody.
Okay. So this one has the tiles of fabric.
Oh my gosh.
We can't let Christina see this one.
Oh my gosh, Miss Christina's gonna die.
Yeah, this is
the black background.
You can come over here and look.
No, I heard Anna Maria Horner and I couldn't wait to see.
Look at this one.
Come look
You
at this
can
print.
come see.
This one right here.
Oh my God.
Isn't it pretty?
This is right up my alley.
I know. Look at
I
that.
matches your nails.
Look how perfect.
Oh, but yeah, I was like, that black background, Miss Christina's gonna love that.
I love those. Well, I'm an Anna Maria Horner fan. So.
I know. Look at that.
Yes.
But this one just has your name all over it.
It's in my future.
She's fortune telling. She can see it in her future. So cute.
I know.
Love this black print one on the back.
It is so pretty. So these are the 4 in one box. I still have one more box.
I know, but Miss Lori said, did you see that squirrel?
Yes, he saw the squirrel.
That was a good one, Miss Lori. Miss Marianne says, "Wowza, yeah, that's pretty much sums up our thoughts right there with that one."
So we'll be putting these in the system later on today. I will be getting them in there. So pretty.
Please allow me.
Okay, are you gonna go put it in the?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have one more box to open. What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Do you want me to slice and dice?
Nope, I can do it.
I want to do it.
Wait a second. I'm going to do this.
Please don't hurt yourself.
I'm not going to hurt
The way
myself.
you're doing that, I can already see you cut through and swing up with the blade cutter. Oh my gosh.
No. This blade's loose.
Well, while we wait, what did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. He just waved. You're welcome. Mom, please.
Okay, got it. I got those two open. I'm going to turn it like this.
That's the butt.
What's wrong with you today?
You're being mean. I'm funny. Everybody tell me I'm funny.
No.
Got it?
Okay. No. Oh, yes, I do. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
We're fine.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what's in the box. Maybe. Maybe not.
Yes.
How many cuts does it take to get to the center of the fabric box?
So look
Oh
at
my
this
gosh.
line.
You're hitting the
Oops,
thing.
sorry.
Oops.
How did we do it before? So here is one of the things right here. This is also part of the same collection. You've got a really pretty, that's okay, pale yellow background. And then the pretty rosettes in pink and kind of a rust colored. I love the dark green with this little bit of lavender right here, periwinkle color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful big prints. You know, she always has big prints in her design. Now we have, oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That is gorgeous. All these little flowers make up the center of the bigger flower, these lily pads. Is what it looks like. And then you've got these all the way around. This is just screaming for some fussy cutting.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
I would like to fussy cut this part. Or right there. You can see it.
You can see those really nicely. So pretty. And
It's
then
a little like paisley in a flower in a paisley almost.
kind of, yeah. And then you've got these little blue spots in here and the black polka dots around the pink flowers right there. Really, really, really pretty. So that all ties together. Here's another one. Oh, I like
super
that.
Cute. Careful not to hit the tripod.
Oh, sorry. So you've got the pink background right here. This is kind of a dark eggplant with that periwinkle blue.
I love that one.
Yeah. And the pink flowers, again, they're a lighter pink than the ones that were right here. You can see it's a little bit lighter pink.
Mm-hmm.
And then it feels like, oh, that was the last one.
I love that last one.
Yeah, so when we put the whole thing together, that would just be gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Look how beautiful these are all together.
Do you think I should turn off the lights so that the glare goes away?
No, I
Okay.
think we're okay.
So cute.
This one, there. Well, it's got wrinkly plastic on one side. There, see, it looks better on the other side. So, what is
I
it?
love these flowers. These ones, the little trumpet flowers.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it.
Oh, let us know what you guys think about this new collection. Because we
So pretty.
just love it. So I need to know if you all love it too. And if you're just dying for it to hit the stores
No,
or
don't
hit
yeah,
the
shelves.
hit the shelves.
Hit the shelves. Yeah, we'll be putting it in later today. So this is on a.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna work very hard. This is Anna Maria Horner's Brave collection. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do with it. I'm sure I have some great notes written down about it. I just don't remember them off the top of my head. Always have to go back in and look and see what it is.
And these will be on the website, like my mom said, I guess, later today, question mark?
Yes.
So if you loved, because we didn't even know what was going to be in that box. There was a very real chance it was going to be like solids or
something boring.
Something boring. That like isn't even going on the floor. We're like, oh, this is for something else, so ignore this. So we didn't know, but she says we're going to have it on the website by the end of today. So if you love it, check back and make sure to get your fair share before it is open.
Before Christina sees the whole thing.
Yeah.
And me.
And you can shop it at our website listed right down here if you're not here local.
Yes.
So, or even if you are here local and you want to get dibsies.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
That's what we have today. So next week I'll still be here on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. I'll still be here too, to her dismay.
Uh-huh. No.
You said nobody wants to see me.
Nobody wants to see you dance.
They do want to see me dance. Miss Marianne says, Noelle, do you have time to quilt at school? I do sometimes. I did a lot more quilting last semester. And then this semester, my mom sent me this little crochet kit in the mail, probably in like February or so. And it's the Woobles. A lot of people have seen them on like Facebook and stuff, but my mom sent me a crochet kit to make this rainbow narwhal. So I made that, and then I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So I made a dinosaur and a fox, and then the narwhal. So crocheting has been my little outlet this semester. But yes, I do still have time to craft at school, but I did some crocheting this semester.
To quilt at school, not craft.
Yeah, because crocheting and quilting.
True. Okay. You're right. Yeah.
So I do craft. This semester is more crochet. Last semester is more quilt. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do like something different.
1 in 1.
What's 1 in 1?
Like one quilt, one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's her stress relief, though.
It is.
When you say you can kind of just zone out and not have to think
Well,
about
and it's nice because when I sit down to watch TV, it still makes me feel like I'm doing something productive. Because, like, sometimes when you sit there and you're just watching, it's like I need something to do with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So I crocheted my little guys.
I get it. That's been my thing. I've never been able to just sit and watch TV.
Thank you for asking. That was very nice. But
Miss Libby's on.
Yes, I showed her a little comment when we were talking about the Anna Maria Horner. So
yes. Hi, Libby. Okay, that is all for us today. We are going to get to work and start putting this stuff in the system as soon as we can.
Apparently.
Yes.
Woo.
And thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tisha, and that's Noelle.
Mrs. Quilt Store, Little Quilt Store, signing off Wednesday, June 14th, 2023 in Plano, Texas. We'll see you all next week. Have a good week.
Bye.